Hear me. Hello. So Natalie Portelli here. So I'm doing it, recording it in this weird way because I'm going to do a little screen share with you in a moment. So hi, Natalie Portelli. So I recently gave everyone a gift on my email list. So I sent everyone on my email list a free mini consultation video of me telling you exactly what to eat that's best to eat for health, body composition, the best weight loss success. And I had really great feedback from that. So thank you all. And some of you have already gone ahead and jumped in and got my meal plan guide and recipe pack as well. So it's so nice to be able to help more women on my email list. So I had some questions as well, and I thought I'd do another video to answer your questions. So from the consultation, people was like, oh, can I eat this? What about this? So I'm going to answer some of those questions now. If you haven't yet seen the mini consultation and you're not really sure what I'm talking about, you can catch the link below this video as well, so you can have the mini consultation. So answer to the questions first. So now, just keep in mind that you can only eat food that your mind is okay with, and you'll only be able to make changes based on your mind and resistant to change and emotional attachments with food and things like that. So unless you work on your mindset, the advice on how quickly you go with your change is going to be different from person to person. So just keep that in mind. And then also it's about building habits. If you want sustainable results, you need to build habits. And that doesn't happen that quick. So that's why a lot of diets don't work, because the changes are made too fast. And then there's no habits built, so you're not going to keep those. So in order to maintain it, it's actually about not going so fast with it, and it's about building those habits in place. Also, third thing to keep in mind is that it's about balance. So not one meal is going to kill you, not one meal is going to make you healthy, not one meal is going to make you skinny, and not one meal is going to make you fat. So it's all about balance. So keeping that in mind as well. So now answering to your question. So I had some questions about cheeses, what cheeses to have. So cheeses are better for weight loss than chips and carbohydrates and sugar, but it still can't be in abundance. It still needs to be in moderation. Cheese isn't going to be amazing for your heart or for your weight loss. So yes, you can have some, but I wouldn't eat it in abundance like you would with meat, for example. So the best cheeses to have, so the rules are, the harder the cheese, the worse it is for fat gain and heart disease. So Parmesan is really, really hard. Then it's got like cheddar. So the softer the cheese, the better. So the best cheese to have for health and weight loss would be cottage cheese, as long as you're not intolerant to any of these, obviously. So your best cheese would be cottage cheese, which you can have quite a lot of. It's really high in protein. That's probably one that you can have a lot of. Next would be things like feta, mozzarella, halloumi. They're also soft cheeses. Wouldn't eat those in abundance, but you can have some of those. So I hope that helps. And then cheddar cheese and stuff like that. So when I go out, I'll have a cheeseburger, have a slice of cheese on it. I don't tend to buy lots of cheese for at home because I'd eat too much of it. So it's not like you have to avoid it completely, but you wouldn't want to eat cheddar and other cheeses and harder cheeses in abundance. I hope that helps. Next one was like about macros and carbohydrates. So answering the macros question, food falls into three categories. It's either a protein, a carbohydrate, or a fat. Any food is only going to fall into those three categories, okay? So meats, fish, chickens, proteins. Then you've got your smart fats, which is going to be, like avocado, fish, oils, coconut oil, butter, things like that. Not limiting, so I'm just giving some examples off the top of my head. And then anything else is going to be carbohydrates like fruit, vegetables, bread, pasta, legumes, anything like that is going to be a carbohydrate macro pool that it's going to fall into. So you can eat, it's only really the carbohydrates that you want to limit the amount that you have, the amount of sugar and carbohydrates. If that's the only one that you need, because people always say to me, oh, it's because of my portion control, it's because I eat too much. It's not. It's the only food you need to limit and have in moderation is carbohydrates and sugar. Like the other foods, you can eat lots and lots and lots of them. So meat, proteins, chicken, vegetables, salad, like all of those things, you can eat lots and lots and lots of them because they're not going to turn to fat. So the thing that you want to focus on is not counting calories. You kind of want to count your carbohydrates if you're going to count anything. And I even discourage that, to be honest. I think, right, actually, I'd rather you count how many nutrients you're eating. You're eating your 5 a day. How much protein are you eating? How much smart fats are you eating? It's a more positive way to do it, to focus on like having goals. They're more fun goals, having it more as a goal to set that you know, you have your water intake, you have your sleep intake, you eat enough protein, you eat enough veggies, like make those your goals and things to count rather than like calorie counting other things. And as long as you know you're eating healthy food, you don't need to keep looking at the packets all the time. You don't need to see what calories or carbohydrates and things it has in there. You can just relax with it because the foods that you're choosing are ideal for body composition. So that was the macros question. The cheese, oh, meal replacement, that was the other question. So we wasn't designed to have meal replacements. We was designed to eat food and chew normal food. So we're just not, you're not going to thrive and be healthy and happy eating meal replacements. It's going to affect your mental health. You're not going to be fitting in with your family, with your kids, with husband, partner, eating out with friends, with socializing, with holidays. You can't stick to meal plans all the time and enjoy your life. Like at some point, you're just not going to be able to stick to it. So for me, I'm not a fan of meal replacements. It's not what was intended to eat. And even if they do work, my mantra always is there an easier, better way, you know? So, but with meal plans, the problem is with meal replacements, you're even not going to be able to stick to it because it's going to get on your nerves. Eating those things is eventually going to wear you out and you're going to get fatigued with having the meal replacements. So even mentally, you just won't be able to stick to it anymore. Or your body will start to give up on you and you'll get diseases or die. But either way, you're not going to be able to stick to a meal replacement forever because it's not going to give your mind, heart, health, or anything what it needs long term. So really not a fan of meal replacements. And especially liquid, you know, your body needs to chew food. You can't just have liquid stuff. So not a fan. Well, I'll give you one free, very, very good advice, which many people make this mistake with. So this is a bit of a golden nugget advice that you're getting for free. Do not have whey. Do not have whey powder. Whey has a high insulin response. Whey is only intended for people that are really lean and wanting to put on muscle. And even then, it should only be used after exercise. So that isn't going to fall into anyone that's listening to this because you're here for weight loss advice. So whey will make you gain fat, have an insulin response. It will not help with your weight loss. So some more free advice. So I hope that helped answer your questions, and maybe you had some of them same questions as well. So now I have my meal plan guide and recipe pack. So along with my free advice that I'm giving. So now you know what to eat. I'm giving the answers that you need. Now, along with that, you can get my meal plan guide and recipe pack. And I'll just share with you what it looks like, hopefully. Can I? Desktop, let's see if I can share my screen. Hold on, bear with me. It's not so smooth. Where's it gone? So here you have the recipe plan and the meal. So this is what it looks like. Yours will be a bit easier, hopefully, to get to. Okay, so you've got the contents, you've got the meals, you've got your meal plan, which I don't encourage you to stick to this religiously. And I encourage you to print this off and use it and make your own, add your own foods in, like have a list of different foods. I don't encourage anyone to stick to a meal plan completely. They never work. Life will get in the way. You won't fancy the chicken on a Monday. Your partner might not want that fish on a Tuesday. Like, you need to just stay relaxed a bit. The more you relax, the more results you receive. Don't try and stick to any meal plan religiously. You'll then feel like a failure for having a fish on a Monday instead of a chicken, which is ridiculous, right? So stay relaxed with it. It's about learning how to make the right choices for yourself, not because the meal plan says so. You learn to make the right choices for yourself because you want to, because you choose to be healthier, you choose to be happier, you choose to make the right choices. So this is intended to just be a good guide, a really good guide to help you with making those right choices for yourself. You've got shopping lists in there. You've got some different meal plan options. You've got a couple of meal plans that you can choose from. So you're not just limited and restricted to one. And it's just giving you ideas. Like you don't need to use the meal plan. You can just use the recipes. So loads of tasty, and everything that I cook is really quick and easy because I'm so busy. So it's all quick, very easy, tasty foods with balance because we're not being too neurotic with it. And that's basically what it is. So you've got meal plans, shopping lists, and lots of different recipes, from dessert, dinner, breakfast, everything that you could possibly really want and need. But use it in a relaxed way. Use it as a guide. Use it to motivate you, inspire you to create some healthy meals and enjoy what you're eating. Don't use it in a too strict way. I'm just going to see if I can come back to my screen now. Probably not. So probably have to leave it as I am. So yeah, we'll leave it as the screen as you can see it. There we go. Hold on, stop sharing. There we go. I'm back. Hi. So as you can see, you're just going to use it as a guide to help you, shopping lists, meal planning, recipes. It just stay really relaxed with it. But if you want to get my meal plan and recipe pack to help you with making healthy choices for you and your family, then you can get my meal plan guide below. At the moment, it's a limited time, very low price offer. The price will be going up soon, but click the link below and then you'll have access to meal plan guide and recipe pack. And by buying it, you'll also have, if I update it, if I amend it, if I, whatever I decide to do with it, you'll always have updated editions for completely free as well. They'll always be sent to you. So thank you for listening. Hope you found it useful. And as I said, if you wanted to get my meal plan guide and recipe pack whilst it's on a no-brainer, really cheap offer, then you're welcome to get it below. And it's just my way of just trying to help, really. I'm just trying to help more women so that you can have the life that you want in a body that you love. So the idea is, it's all about just being healthier and happier. Like, I just want to try and share that with women. Like, most women spend their entire lives on and off diets, entire lives, never really content with their body, never getting to the results that they actually want, let alone maintaining it forever. And that's something I'm really passionate about helping women with, it, break away from these diets, just have a healthy balance and see it in a more enjoyable way. Like, healthy food can be fun and enjoyable. You can still have takeaways. You can still have some gin and vodka and wine and chocolate. Like, it's all about balance. So it's just learning to embrace that and feel empowered to make the right choices for yourself, but keep it fun. Life's meant to be there to enjoy. And the whole reason for becoming leaner and slimmer is to be happier. So your lifestyle needs to be a happy, fun one. So that's the idea with these videos, is to help you, help more women, and to give you these meal plans with some fun, light recipes that are quick and easy, and you can fit it into any busy lifestyle. It doesn't matter how busy you are, they're very quick and easy to do. But just want to keep it like relaxed and fun and tasty.